Every time.
I tell you what, if you get my name wrong, we'll have to shoot you. Right, hello.
Very good.
Right, a bit of dry wit before we start. Right, so in case you've never seen me before, I do stand-up comedy and impressions. First of all, a joke for you. You got Joe Biden. A couple of years ago, Joe Biden was going for a walk, and he's there standing on this bridge, and he looks over like this on the bridge, looking at the river below him. Anyway, the bridge gives way, and he falls in there before the Secret Service guys can save him. So what he then does, he's falls down the creek and down the river. Anyway, a little bit further on, there's 3 boys that managed to save him and fish him out of the river. And he said, "Oh, thank you, I'm ever so grateful. I will get you anything you want as a thank you for saving me." So he says to the first lad, "And what would you like?" He says, "Well, I'd like to go to Disneyland and see Mickey Mouse and all the other characters." He said, "I'll take you on an Air Force One." So he says to the second one, he says, "I'm sorry about you getting injured as well, saving me." He says, "What can I do for you?" He says, "Well, I'd like some Taylor Swift concert tickets for me and my parents, and I would like a backstage pass so I can see you later." And so that's what he does. And he says, "Okay, I'll even get her to sign a photo for you to have as a keepsake." So he says to the third one, and he says, "What would you like?" He says, "Although you don't look injured." He said, "No, but I will be when I get home, and I'll be needing a wheelchair that has a television on it and a headset." He said, "Well, you don't look injured to me." He says, "No, but I will be, like I said, because as soon as my dad finds out that I've saved your life, he's going to cripple me." Well, last week I did impressions of Coronation Street characters, and there was one character I forgot. But last week, there's a bit of an echo on here, but I'll do my best. Anyway, there's I think the aliens are trying to land, aren't they? Right, so here's what happened. I did the Christopher Walken impression, so I'll do Christopher Walken to introduce this sketch, right? Because I'll do Richard Hillman, which should have been in. I haven't touched it.
What are you doing?
It's coming out with. That should be about it, I think. Yeah. Right, thanks. For a minute I thought we were being invaded by Martians again, but there you go. Anyway, you can all hear me, so yeah? That's good. So, last week I did Christopher Walken impression, which was the first time I did it, so I'll do it for you now, where he's introducing the scene with Richard Hillman from Coronation Street for you. Well, what do you expect? It's Christopher Walken, and that's me, Christopher Walken, who starred in The Deer Hunter, and also in The Dead Zone, which, after playing Russian roulette with Robert De Niro, that's where I ended up. So, now, let's go to the Coronation Street with Richard Hillman about to threaten Gail. "You should have come here, Maxine. Oh, Gail, now. What are you doing here?" "You're Norman Bates with a briefcase." And that's, remember her actually calling that in Coronation Street. That was a brilliant line. So, anyway, tonight's skit is, right, do you remember Little Britain, everybody, yeah? Little Britain characters. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a crossover with Big Brother, because Big Brother's coming back to ITV, unfortunately, but I don't like these sort of shows, but it's good that I can do the voice of Marcus Bentley and just do the Little Britain characters. So here it is. So, 8 p.m. in the diary room. Vicky Pollard is being asked what she's done with the baby she was supposed to be looking after. Oh, no, yes, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, but, yeah, but, no, but, I swapped it for PlayStation 5. So, 8:25 p.m. Lou and Andy are there just talking in the room about their favourite sweets. Well, and Andy, what do you like? Shall we have a packet of Love Hearts, or shall we have a packet of Parma Violets, or do you fancy something different? Swizzle drumstick. You want a swizzle drumstick? Yeah. What flavour would you like? Would you like the original flavour? Or would you like the strawberry and cream flavour? Or would you like the orange and pineapple flavour? Orange and pineapple flavour. So there you go, then. Don't want it. I want a Twix instead. So there you go, that's that one, but there's more of coming in from the madhouse of Big Brother. 8:30 p.m. Deluded hypnotist Kenny Craig is there trying to hypnotise Dafyd, the only gay in the village. Well, Dafyd, look at me in the eyes, straight in the eyes, not behind the eyes, me right in the eyes. Keep looking at me eyes, look in the eyes, yonder. Now, yonder. Why don't you just piss off? Because I'm not going to do anything. Because I'm the only gay in the village where I'm from. And, you know, it's only last week that they had a Star Trek convention. My phone told me about the Star Trek convention that had been there. And there was a few gay Star Trek fans. And she told me about them. She says, go over there, and there's a couple of gay Star Trek fans over there you can talk to. So I went over to them and I says, excuse me, my phone tells me that you're a couple of gay Star Trek fans. I said, that's right. I said, piss off, I'm the only gay in this village. So there's that one. And 8:45 p.m. Carol is on her computer and somebody is asking her questions about their holidays that they'd like to book. Computer says no. So that's 10:00 p.m. Emily Howard is getting ready for bed. Ooh, I do lady things. I'm a lady, everybody. I'm a lady, yes. This is why I'm in a dress and I do lady things. I even hold a cup of tea like a lady. So that's the sketch of that over and done with. So, this is your part now where I throw it open to you to offer voice requests. This is where you come into it asking me to give you a voice for me to do. So, Yogi Bear. I'll do Boo Boo as well for you. Here we go. Yeah, Boo Boo as a bonus. Hey, Boo Boo, we'd better get going before the ranger comes. I want to snuffle this picnic basket. Hey, Yogi. I've got bad news for you. The ranger's on his way. He's coming in his car now. Well, I think that's what he's doing. He's certainly moving to some sort of stick in his hand. So, right, anybody, any other interest? Road runner. It's true. Well, here he's running. Beep, beep. So, there you go, that's road running for you.
One more. Top cut.
Top cut. I'll even do.
Mr. Dibbleby.
Yeah, PC Dibble for you. Officer Dibble. Officer Dibble, and I shall do Benny the Ball. Do you remember Benny the Ball? Right, so here we go. Hold it, TC. How many times have I told you this phone is for police use? Officer Dibble, I didn't have that phone in my hand. It was Benny the Ball here, phoning his sick auntie in Australia. Isn't that right, Benny? GTC.
Dastardly.
Dastardly and what, like?
Give me.
Muchly, you snickering hound. So, there you go. But I tell you what, do you remember Dastardly and Muttley in the Magnificent Flying Machines? Catch the Pigeon was the theme tune, wasn't it? Right? Yeah. Yeah, you got the theme tune, mate, yeah. So here it is. I'm going to do the whole repertoire of all the characters from that. No, General, we haven't got the pigeon yet. But Zilly is, and we've got Clunk on the go with it. He's just about to finish one of his contraptions. Quick, Chief, there's the... What did he say, Vasily? Oh, don't ask me. I'm too scared to repeat it. What's there, you snickering hound? Do you want to medal? Yeah. Well, you're not going to get one until we do this pigeon. So there you go, that's the... Right, so have you got any voices you'd like me to do? Sylvester Stallone. Okay, Sylvester Stallone. Hey, your name wouldn't be Adrian, would it? Oh, I would have done this for Adrian otherwise.
Are you doing it now?
Yes, that's Sylvester Stallone. I am the law. Do you remember Judge Dredd? I am the law. Yeah? So, anybody else have got any other impressions they'd like me to do? Yes. Did someone know? Anybody? Anybody around the corner?
Doris Day.
Doris Day.
Michael Spencer.
Frank Spencer.
You do Frank Spencer.
Aye, there you go, Frank Spencer. We're having a bit of trouble, Betty. Nobody seems to want any voice requests. Oh well. The cat's gone and done a whoopsie. Right, does anybody like Star Wars? Yeah? Because I can do a few of the Star Wars characters for you. So I'll do the Star Wars characters. Are you ready? So here it is. So I shall now do Darth Vader. And can you imagine it? If Darth Vader was a vicar and he was in your local church and you go, oh crap, oh God. Can you imagine what he'd say? I find your lack of faith disturbing. Yeah, so, and of course, you've got old Obi-Wan Kenobi, haven't you? Doctor, these are not the hemorrhoids you're looking for. No, they are in R2-D2. And C-3PO. Oh, I say. Oh, Doctor, get your hand out from my bum. So, there you go. And of course, there's old Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, I've just done him, alright. Right, how's about Emperor Palpatine? He gives Darth Vader a Viagra pill. Rise, Lord Vader. So that's about all for tonight. You've been a great audience, and thank you very much. And as usual, I'll be back. But before I go, how does Arnold Schwarzenegger pay for his groceries? Hasta be visa, baby. Good job.